Welcome to today's video on the benefits and challenges of adopting cloud computing. In recent years, cloud computing has become a popular and innovative solution for businesses and organizations of all sizes. The cloud has revolutionized the way we store, process, and access data, offering numerous benefits such as scalability, flexibility, and cost savings. However, with any new technology comes a set of challenges, such as security concerns and migration issues. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more informative content on the latest technology trends. Let's get started. Cloud computing is a new paradigm for hosting and delivering services over the internet that has recently emerged. Cloud computing is appealing to business owners because it eliminates the need for users to plan for provisioning and allows enterprises to start small and scale up only when service demand increases. Although cloud computing provides enormous opportunities for the IT industry, it is still in its infancy, with many issues yet to be addressed. The advent of cloud computing represents a fundamental shift in how information technology, IT, services are invented, developed, deployed, scaled, updated, maintained, and paid for. Computing as we know it today reflects a paradox. On the one hand, computers continue to become exponentially more powerful, while the per-unit cost of computing continues to fall rapidly, to the point where computing power is now largely regarded as a commodity. On the other hand, as computing becomes more pervasive within the organization, the increasing complexity of managing the entire infrastructure of disparate information architectures, distributed data, and software has made computing more expensive for an organization than ever before. Cloud computing promises to provide all of the functionality of existing information technology services while significantly lowering the upfront computing costs that prevent many organizations from deploying many cutting-edge IT services. All of this promise has led to lofty expectations. Gartner Research predicts that cloud computing will be a $150 billion business by 2014, and AMI partners predict that small and medium businesses will spend more than $100 billion on cloud computing by 2014. As organizations increasingly discover that their significant capital investments in information technology are frequently grossly underutilized, the impetus for change is seen primarily from a cost perspective, though, as we discuss later in the document, the promises from a technological functionality perspective are equally appealing. What is cloud computing? Cloud computing is the result of the convergence of two major trends in information technology: A. IT efficiency, in which the power of modern computers is used more efficiently through highly scalable hardware and software resources, and B. Business agility, in which IT can be used as a competitive tool through rapid deployment, parallel batch processing, the use of compute-intensive business analytics, and mobile interactive applications that respond in real time to user requests. Many practitioners in the commercial and academic sectors have attempted to define cloud computing and the distinct characteristics it possesses. Cloud is a parallel and distributed computing system consisting of a collection of interconnected and virtualized computers that are dynamically provisioned and presented as one or more unified computing resources based on service-level agreements, SLA, established through negotiation between the service provider and consumers, according to BIA. Clouds, according to Vaquero, are a large pool of easily usable and accessible virtualized resources, such as hardware, development platforms, and services. These resources can be dynamically reconfigured to respond to a changing load, scale, allowing optimal resource utilization. This pool of resources is typically exploited by a pay-per-use model in which guarantees are offered by the infrastructure provider using customized service-level agreements. A recent McKinsey & Company report claims that clouds are hardware-based services offering compute, network, and storage capacity where hardware management is highly abstracted from the buyer. Buyers incur infrastructure costs as variable OPEX, and infrastructure capacity is highly elastic. The key characteristics of cloud computing, according to a report from the University of California, Berkeley, are the illusion of infinite computing resources, the elimination of an upfront commitment by cloud users, and the ability to pay for use as needed. Cloud computing is defined by the National Institute of Standards and Technology, NIST, as a pay-per-use model for enabling available, convenient, on-demand network access to a shared pool of configurable computing resources, e.g. networks, servers, storage, applications, services, that can be rapidly provisioned and released with minimal management effort or service provider interaction. While there are numerous other definitions, the following appear to be common characteristics shared by the most notable ones listed above that a cloud should have: pay-per-use, no ongoing commitment, utility prices, elastic capacity, and the illusion of infinite resources, self-service interface, and abstracted or virtualized resources. Cloud computing providers typically provide a wide range of software services in addition to raw computing and storage. APIs and development tools are also included, allowing developers to build seamlessly scalable applications on top of their services. The ultimate goal is to allow customers to run their everyday IT infrastructure in the cloud. Cloud computing is a technology that combines many previously existing technologies. These technologies matured at different rates and contexts, and they were not intended to work together to form a technology ecosystem for cloud computing. New processors, virtualization technology, disk storage, broadband internet connections, and fast, low-cost servers have all combined to make the cloud a more appealing solution. Advantages of cloud computing. Specifically, cloud computing offers the following key advantages. It dramatically reduces the barrier to entry for smaller businesses seeking to benefit from compute-intensive business analytics that was previously only available to the largest corporations. These computational exercises typically require large amounts of computing power for relatively short periods, and cloud computing enables such dynamic resource provisioning. Cloud computing also represents a huge opportunity for many third-world countries that have been so far left behind in the IT revolution. As we will see later, some cloud computing providers are leveraging the benefits of a cloud platform to enable IT services in countries that would have traditionally lacked the resources for widespread IT service deployment. It can provide users with almost immediate access to hardware resources while requiring no upfront capital investments, resulting in a faster time to market in many businesses. Treating IT as an operational expense, in industry parlance, using an OpEx rather than a CapEx model, also helps to significantly reduce the upfront costs in corporate computing. For example, many of the promising new internet startups, such as 37 Signals, Jungle Disk, Gigavox, SmugMug, and others, were realized with information technology investments orders of magnitude lower than those required just a few years ago. The cloud evolves into an adaptive infrastructure that can be shared by multiple end users, each of whom may use it in very different ways. Users are entirely isolated from one another, and the infrastructure's flexibility allows computing loads to be balanced on the fly as more users join the system. The process of setting up the infrastructure has become so standardized that adding computing capacity has become almost as simple as adding building blocks to an existing grid. The arrangement's beauty is that as the number of users increases, the system's demand load becomes more balanced in a stochastic sense, even as its economies of scale expand. Cloud computing can lower IT barriers to innovation, as evidenced by the many promising startups, ranging from ubiquitous online applications such as Facebook and YouTube to more focused applications such as TripIt, for travel management, or Mint, for financial management. Cloud computing enables businesses to scale their services, which are increasingly reliant on accurate information, in response to client demand. Because computing resources are managed by software, they can be deployed quickly when new requirements arise. The goal of cloud computing is to dynamically scale resources up or down based on client load via software APIs with minimal service provider interaction. Thank you for joining us on this journey to explore the benefits and challenges of adopting cloud computing. We hope this video has provided you with valuable insights into the world of cloud computing and has helped you make informed decisions about adopting this technology.